Fact or fiction? Are they really that different? Welcome to Beyond Belief, where your answers are fact or fiction. Hosted by Sandra Pink, Paranormal. We live in a world where the real and unreal live side by side, where substance is disguised as illusions, and the only explanations are unexplainable. Can you separate truth from fantasy tonight? To do so, you must break through the web of your experiences and open your mind to things that are beyond belief. During the show, you will be asked to distinguish truth or false of stories that are designed to deceive you. I will tell you which ones were inspired by actual events after each readings. From this moment on, be careful on what you choose to believe. Well, hello everyone. It's so nice to see you all. Who do we have here tonight? We got Betty. Hello, Betty. No, Debbie. What am I saying Betty for? I'm thinking of another girlfriend of mine. Sorry, Debbie. The beautiful Debbie. Then we got Christina, and then we got Face the Ace. Hello. Hello. And thank you, everyone, for being patient with me for the last week or so with the loss that I suffered. And I really didn't know where to go, how to do whatever. So I just kept on praying, and that's what helped. So it's a little better, but it's still there. So, on that note, I am going to start the show, I guess. We are 5 people, and that is fine. Yeah, we are 5 people, and a lot of people have been getting some, whatchamacallit, uh, achievements, I could say, like Myers Paranormal. You've reached the 800 and 1,000 views and 900 on his other channel. So I'm really proud of them. They work so hard, guys. It's unbelievable how hard they work. And thank goodness their daughter Hope is okay too. That is nice to hear. Thank you for the prayers, Debbie and Face the Ace. Yeah, and Face, you got to 2K. That is good. Good for you. For me, I'm almost there. Still got maybe 150 to go. And that'll be my major milestone that I've wanted to accomplish ever since I started YouTube. I just want to get to my 2K. That's it. And if I go farther, good. If I don't, I don't. What? I'm still having fun at this. No matter the bumps and bruises or whatever happens. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna send you guys all my love and try and always entertain you with the best that I know of. So, on that note, we will start the show. Like I said, I have a speech for everyone, so it helps understand the concept if you're new to this live stream, but I don't think so. But we'll still do it for the people that will rewatch tomorrow, because I always get people that rewatch the next day. That is what I appreciate about the people on my channel, is that if they miss tonight, for sure during the day up until Wednesday morning, they're going to come and see this live stream. So that is something I really appreciate about all my wonderful subscribers here. Okay, so here we begin our night. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the start of an exhilarating journey. Get ready to embark on an unforgettable adventure filled with thrills, laughter, and endless surprises. Without further ado, Let the show begin. And yes, guys, if you have a short story of true or false with it, you can send it to me. I'll always be proud to read it. So, just an example of before we start completely, I'll explain it here in hopefully better terms. Here are 30 new facts or fiction stories inspired by the format of Beyond Belief, Fact or Fiction, a TV show from the 90s. Each story is followed by its answer, fact or fiction, and and an example. Well, explanation. Example, explanation. What am I saying? Okay, so here we go. Some stories may say, hey, you read this one before. It looks the same, but the answers aren't the same. Or they're the same, but explained in another way, another explanation for it. That I've noticed that I said, oh, did I make a mistake? No, I didn't. I double checked and triple checked. So here we go. Some may sound familiar, but don't get fooled. Okay. The shape shifting neighbor. A man reports seeing his neighbor transform into a dog every full moon. When he investigates, he finds dog fur on the neighbor's porch. Is it fact or fiction? A shapeshifter. Hmm. So is it a fact or fiction? Ace says fiction. You are right, sir. Answer fiction. The neighbor was dog sitting for his relative's dog, and the fur was simply left behind. Fiction, Debbie also. Yes, ma'am. Okay, this one might sound familiar, but it has a funny answer to it that we haven't heard. Okay. The ghost train. A small town reports seeing a ghost train pass through their streets at midnight on certain nights. It has glowing lights and emits a haunting whistle. Is it fact or fiction? So, fact or fiction? The story sounds the same a bit, but no. It's a fact, Debbie. Yes. The answer, fact. The train is a special effect project by a local artist who use lights and sound to create the illusions of a ghost train. So it's a fact. It's a trick train though for his project. Okay, and here's another familiar one maybe. The haunted painting. A woman buys a painting from a thrift store only to find that the figures in the painting move position each night. Is it fact or fiction? Hello, everyday treasures. Hello, and hello, Sandra, if you're watching with them. Nice to see you. I'm good. I'm a lot better. Like I was saying, lots of prayers. I've received lots of prayers and I've done lots of prayers and I feel a lot better. Thank you. Sandra, hi. Nice to see you. Okay, so we were reading, oh yeah, the haunted painting. A woman buys a painting from the thrift store only to find that the figures in the painting move position each night. Is it fact or fiction? And I think Debbie and Face answered fiction. Yeah. Okay, I have to calm down a bit. My watch just buzzed. My heart's at 118. Calm down. We're having fun here with friends and family. That's always what we need. Okay, so the answer is fiction. The woman was seeing reflections from a nearby aquarium that distorts the painting's appearance. A heart, yeah, a red heart. My watch one's bzz, bzz, calm down, dude. That's what. Yeah, it showed like a broken heart with 118. Zzz, zzz. But I'm okay. I feel good. It's just happy, I guess, or emotions. Okay, so here we go with the next one. It's the vanishing house. A family claims their house disappears completely for a few minutes each night, leaving them disoriented. Is it fact or fiction? Yes, you guys are doing good so far, Debbie. So, the vanishing house. The vanishing house. A family claims their house disappears completely for a few minutes each night, leaving them disoriented. Is it a fact or a fiction? Fiction, fiction? And yes, you guys are right. You guys are champions. Woohoo! Wow, everyone got it right. The answer fiction. The family lived near a major power plant and experienced brief power outage each night, causing them to lose track of time and reality. Wow. Okay, here's another one. This one's kind of weird in a way, but here we go. This one might be tricky. The lost language. An archaeologist finds an ancient scroll in an undiscovered cave that details a language spoken by no known civilization. Is it fact or fiction? Is it a fact or a fiction? They discovered an unknown language and civilization. Woohoo, Debbie! We can't trick you. The answer is fact. The archaeologists discovered the remains of a previously unknown civilization and a language that had never been studied before. Woohoo! Oh no, face. This one, the silent clock. A grandfather clock stops ticking but continues to keep perfect time. Is it fact or fiction? A grandfather clock stops ticking but continues to keep perfect time. Hmm. Now, what could we say for this one? This one, this one, and the other one we haven't heard about it yet. But some stories, like I said, they repeat in a way, but they're not the same. I've doubled and tripled and whatever you want checked to make sure. It's fiction for the clock. Answer is fiction. The clock's mechanism was altered by a curious child, stopping the ticking sound but allowing the clock to keep time. Hmm. Okay. Very curious, the child. Okay. The time capsule. A man finds a time capsule with a letter addressed to him from his past self, but he never remembers writing it. Is it a fact or fiction? This one We've heard a similar story. Fiction. Yes, you are right. Yes, yes, yes. You are. Oh, fact. No, it's a fiction for the time capsule letter. The answer is fiction. The letter was a prank by his friends who wrote the letter using information they knew about his past. Now, that's not a nice prank. Go figure. Here we go with this one. This one might be a little hard. Don't know. The cursed ring. A woman buys an antique ring, and everyone who touches it experiences bad luck. Is it fact or fiction? You hate pranks too? Well, if they're funny, okay, but if they're not funny, if they're scary. So, is this cursed ring a fact or a fiction? Fact. Does it fiction? Debbie, you got it. Fiction. The ring was slightly radioactive due to its material, causing those who touched it to feel unwell. Okay. Here we go with the next one. The talking doll. A little girl has a doll that whispers secrets to her at night, but no one else can hear it. Is it fact or fiction? You have stuff in the oven? That's going to be good. Yum, yum. Gonna fix myself a snack too after this. Okay, so the talking doll. A little girl has a doll that whispers secrets to her at night, but no one else can hear it. Is it a fact or fiction? Yeah, what's for dinner? Or dessert, maybe. Maybe she's at her dessert. Okay, the answer for the talking doll is fiction. The doll had a malfunctioning sound chip that would activate randomly. Hmm. Okay. The eternal garden. A man claims that his garden blooms all year round, even in winter. Is it a fact or fiction? What do you guys say about this garden? Do 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 do. Fiction, right? Right face. Answer fiction. The garden is heated with a greenhouse system that maintains optimal temperature and conditions. Ha ha ha. Oh, here's this one again. You guys will remember this one, but it has a different answer to it. The teleporting pet. A family finds their cat is. Wait here. The teleporting pet. A family finds their cat in places it couldn't possibly reach, such as locked rooms or high ledges. Is it fact or fiction? So that teleporting pet again. This time it is fiction. Answer fiction. The cat was clever and found hidden entrances and passageways throughout the house. Hmm. Yeah, okay. Yeah, clever cat, I guess. The red moon. Oh. A town experiences a red moon that seems to move at its own pace, bringing with it unexplainable phenomenons. Is it fact or fiction? A red moon. I've we had a red moon a few years back, but this one, is it a fact or fiction? Did it? Did it do? The answer is fiction. Yes, face. The red moon was due to a rare atmospheric effect combined with the reflection of nearby fires. Mhm. Yep. Okay. This one, the vanishing lake. A serene lake disappears without a trace one day, leaving behind dry ground. Is it fact or fiction? Hmm. Do fact or fiction for the vanishing lake? It is fiction. Face. The answer is fiction. The lake drained due to a sudden geological shift underground. Geological, I got blah, 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 whatever, geological, that geo thing there. Shift underground. So, oh, this one, I like this one. This one's not bad. The frozen forest. A forest is found perfectly frozen in time, with trees and wildlife seemingly suspended in animation. Is it fact or fiction? You're laughing at me because I can't pronounce that word thing there. So, the frozen forest. Is it a fact or fiction? Fiction, Debbie. Yes, welcome back, Debbie. Answer fiction. The forest experienced a rare natural event known as an ice storm that coated everything in ice. Debbie and I are a little too familiar with this phenomenon. We get too many. Okay, this one. The mysterious mirage. Travelers in the desert claim to see a beautiful oasis that disappears when they approach. Is it a fact or fiction? Hmm. A disappearing oasis in the desert. Haha. That is a fact. Yes. Fact. The phenomenon is a real mirage caused by the reflection of light in hot desert air. Okay. And it's not your brain frying because you're too hot. Okay, this one, the mysterious mirror. Hmm. A man finds a mirror in an old house that shows him a different reality than his own. Is it fact or fiction? For the mirage, it's a fact. Yeah, it's a fact. And for the mirror, mirror in an old house that shows him a different reality from his own. Is it a fact or fiction? The answer is fiction. The mirror had a holographic projection placed behind it, creating the illusion. So it was tricked. Okay, here. The living statues. We've heard about one, but the statues were like in a museum. Here it says the living statues in a public square. People report that statues come to life at night and move around the area. Is it a fact or fiction? It is fiction. The statues were performers dressed as statues for a night event. Fiction. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Everyone got this one. The ghostly lighthouse. A lighthouse that has been abandoned for years suddenly starts working, emitting light every night. Is it a fact or fiction? We have those here. Are the statues? Okay. So I'm at the lighthouse, the ghostly lighthouse. A lighthouse that has been abandoned for years suddenly starts working, emitting light every night. Is it a fact or fiction? Oh, the statues. Sorry about that. My throat. Okay, I had to mute myself. I was coughing like a maniac. Okay, so for my lighthouse, the answer is fiction. A group of students restored the lighthouse and turned it back on for a class project. Okay, so they turned back on the lighthouse. They worked on it and everything. You don't believe that? The eternal candle. A candle in an old church has been burning for hundreds of years without running out of wax. Is it fact or fiction? Hmm. For the fiction, yes, it is fiction. The answer is fiction. The candle is a part of a self refilling system installed by the church. Okay. And this one right here is the floating city. People in a coastal town report seeing a city in the sky floating above the ocean. Is it fact or fiction? Fact or fiction? Fiction. Yes, it is. It is fiction. The answer is fiction. The phenomenon was a mirage caused by unique weather conditions. Okay, here's the next one. It is the speaking portrait. A family owns a portrait that speaks to them at night, offering advice and wisdom. Is it fact or fiction? A speaking portrait. Hmm. Is it fact or fiction? Oh, gosh. Okay, so the answer is fiction. The portrait had a hidden voice recorder installed by an previous owner. Fiction, fiction, grandpa. Ha ha ha. Okay. Bat Rican, hello. How are you? Nice to see you. The music of the trees. In a dense forest, people hear melodic music coming from the trees, but no one can find the source. Is it a fact or fiction? Fact or fiction? The music of the trees in a dense forest. People hear melodic music coming from the trees, but no one can find the source. Is it a fact or fiction? Fiction. Yes, you are right, Face. The answer is fiction. The music was created by wind instruments strategically placed in the trees. Fiction. Yes, Debbie. The next one. The immortal pet. Okay. A family claims their dog is immortal, having lived for over 100 years without aging. Is it fact or fiction? Oh, Face, you're dancing? Dance, dance. You twerking or dancing, Face? Fiction. The answer is fiction. The family had several generations of similar looking dogs, and their records were lost. Oh, you're dancing, you're not twerking. Oh, okay. The invisible thief. Items go missing in a house, but no one can find any signs of a break in. Is it a fact or fiction? My grandbaby twerks. When he hears the song Baby Shark, you see him, he's dancing, but it looks like he's twerking. Fact for the disappearing, the invisible thief. The invisible thief. Items go missing in a house, but no one can find any signs of a break in. Yes, it is very funny. And he's pointing with his finger in the air, and like he's in a rave or something. I don't know. It's so funny to see. Oh, I will go. Can you put the link to your video here in the chat? Be easier for everyone to go find it. um Here's okay. So for the answer for the thief is fiction. The thief used secret passages and trapdoors to enter and leave the house undetected. Okay, this one right here. Yeah, if you can leave the link to your video, I think you have a wrench. You can put the link in. Gonna go check that out as soon as I'm done. I think so, Debbie. Yeah, he dances exactly like Saturday Night Fever. Staying alive. Oh boy, we're getting carried away here. One good day, I'm gonna film them and show you guys. Okay, the disappearing library. A library in a small town is said to vanish overnight and reappeared the next morning. Is it fact or fiction? A disappearing library. Is it a fact or fiction? Oh, you don't have a wrench. Okay, hold on. Let me go get you one. Let me go get you one. I think I have one in my trunk of treasures somewhere. Okay, hold on. Shh. Okay, let me see the chat. Give me the chat. I can't see the chat. Something went wrong with the chat, it said. I can't even do it. Hold on. Patience. I'll rewind. Am I going to see the chat now? Oh, yeah. Now I see the chat. ET, you're right here. And there you go. You can put your link to your channel or the link to your video. And I'll give one to Miss Sandra too. Oops, I can't because the heart's there and everything. Let me just see up here, up here. It won't be too long, guys. Do-do-do. Saved. Okay, so that should be good. Oh, Debbie put your link right there. See? Yeah, that's good. You can't see the chat. Yeah, well, me too. Something happened. I had like a monkey. There was a big monkey, a YouTube monkey in my chat when I opened it. It was weird. Okay. So we had a disappearing library. Hmm. Oh, that sounds interesting. Is it the Titanic? Oh, I'm going on a Titanic adventure myself. I found the Devil's Road, and I'm going back to where Mo Sargi and Angelo exploring with Angelo went. It's an abandoned satanic cult ritual town. That's where I'm going. These are my plans for this week. Yeah, they were scary, especially the one with where Mo and Angelo went. But the Devil's Road, I haven't seen it in person. I saw it on Google Maps, and it looks really creepy. You can find it easily, Debbie, if you write it in French, of course, and in Drummondville. Yeah, I can't wait. It's just the weather here. It's so freaking cold. We woke up to a little carpet of snow again, as usual. So, yeah. So, my disappearing library, the answer is fiction. The library was being renovated, and temporary walls were used to enclose it at night. You're going to check it out? Check it out. You'll see. Joe asks, hello. How are you, Missy? Nice to see you. Okay, we are now at the time traveler. A woman claims to have met a man from the future who warned her about upcoming events. Is it fact or fiction? Da-da-da-da. Fact or fiction? A woman meets a man from the future who warned her about upcoming events. One, two, three, face the ace. Yahoo! Fiction. Exactly, Debbie. Fiction. The woman was approached by a scam artist who used vague predictions to manipulate her. Manipulate her. Manipulation. Okay, the next story, the ancient machine. Yeah, but a machine of what? The ancient machine. A team of archaeologists find an ancient machine that still operates perfectly, even though it it predates modern technology. Is it fact or fiction? The time trial. Okay, so there's the link, guys, for Everyday Trousers' latest video. Bring some popcorn and go check it out. And remember to share. It really helps. Okay, so the ancient machine. A team of archaeologists find an ancient machine that still operates perfectly, even though it predates modern technology. Is it fact or fiction? The answer is fiction. The machine was restored by previous explorers and made made to appear functional made to appear functional. Okay. Hmm. The next one, the whispering wind. People in a town hear whispers carried by the wind, but no one can determine they come from. Where they come from. Is it fact or fiction? Can you see the chat? Yes, I can see the chat. Fiction. Can you see the chat, Sandra? Fiction. He. Fiction. Fact. Fact. I can see the chat now by StreamYard. Almost forgot to spike the like. You can't see. You're gonna have to refresh then. We can see you. I can see you on StreamYard. And by YouTube, I guess I can still see you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so where's my story? Here it is. The whispering winds. People in a town hear whispers carried by the wind, but no one can determine where they came from. Is it a fact or fiction? The answer, you have to refresh your page. Go out and come back in. Please come back. Don't forget to come back. Okay, so the answer for the whispering winds is fiction. The whispers were caused by a nearby theater with outdoor speakers. Here's another one. The eternal flame. In a park, there is a flame that never goes out, even in harsh weather. Is it fact or fiction? The eternal flame. We have one here in Ottawa, and all around the fire pit, there's shields of every province and territories of Canada. And it's fact, yeah. The flame is maintained by a dictated fuel source underground. So, yeah, just like the one in Ottawa, it's the flames burning winter, summer, whatever. It's pretty cool to see, though. It's in Ottawa, right in front of the Parliament. Parliament for you guys would be the White House. So, yeah, where Mr. Trudeau lives. Well, not where he lives, where he works, I guess we could say. So, we are now at our last story. They have little people in a hole farting. Probably. Yeah, Canada's so cheap now. We're trying to, spend less money possible. So, and the gas, did you guys see the price of gas went jumping high fly, and they're trying to blame it on saying it is summer gas. Summer gas is more expensive than winter gas, is what they're trying to make us gulp. So that's another story for another day, but it just popped in my head. Yeah, the gas prices are crazy, crazy. Okay, so for the last story, the everlasting flower. Ah, that's a nice way to end the show tonight. A woman finds a flower that never withers, remaining vibrant and fresh for months. Is it fact or fiction? False. False. The answer is fiction. The flower was made of high quality artificial materials designed to mimic a real flower. Wow. Yes, I am very happy I stopped smoking. But Eric's not. He's still trying, but he can't. So bad. I posted the other day on my Facebook um, a monkey with a wallet, and it says, I farted in my wallet. Now I have gas money. I found it so funny. I said, it really goes well with today's prices. Wow. Candy canes helped you quit. Oh. But he has like a medication, like a pill. I took that same pill too. And for me, it helped because I wasn't like, I guess, a heavy smoker. Probably why it was easier for me. Eric, he's a big heavy smoker. He used to wake up in the middle of the night to smoke. You didn't see that one? It's there somewhere. Yeah. So this week I'll be taking out uh, three other videos, like on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, like I always do. I don't know exactly what they're going to be. I'm not too sure. I know my clown video of last week didn't go too well. I guess people are too scared of clowns to watch it. It didn't go too well. But the other ones did. The other one did with the plane and the skeletons and all that. That one was pretty cool. Yeah, probably not because I think it's those pills that are starting to give me those heart weird ups and stuff. So you found mushrooms? Wow. Be careful what mushrooms that you find in the forest because I know a lady, well, I knew a lady. She was like very good at finding mushrooms and which ones are good and which ones are bad. But one day, heaven forbid, she made a mistake about a mushroom. She suffered 3 months in the hospital before passing away. She was poisoned and her organs were shutting down one by one. That was so terrible because she made a mistake on a mushroom. So please be careful. Make sure and double make sure. Well, so I guess I will close tonight's show. Yeah, it was terrible. It was a lady. She was alone with her son. Her son's name was Oliver, and she was a truck driver. And she would bring little Oliver with her in her trucks, in his car seat in the truck beside her. That was cool. Yeah. And then the day she left, well, Oliver winded up by himself. Poor guy. He's my age, Oliver. So no worries. He's a man now. The easy ones. Okay. Okay. So, as the curtains close on this chapter of our journey together, I did you farewell with gratitude in my heart. Thank you for being part of this unforgettable experience, and may the memories we've shared linger in our hearts until we meet again. May your adventures be as magical as the moments we've cherished together. Good night, and may your dreams continue to shine bright. And like I always say, if you like this live stream, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing for more live streams like this. And I'll see you around the broom somewhere. Love you all very much. Have an amazing week. Again, thanks for coming. Much love to you all. Thank you for being here.